So, how much drama lies in store? Cut out in a promising position.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
It's opened up nicely for him. Possibility for a shot. The keeper always the favourite there.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
That's the end of the danger for now. Goes for a long shot. They've got off to a flying start. That's their third effort on goal already.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Ivanovic. Now David Luiz. Sturridge. Loses out in a position of some promise. Cahill plays a long ball forward. Could be a chance now. An early shot across the bows.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
A long shot. And the danger cleared away. That's an admirable save.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
It's an own goal.
And to put the ball in your own net like that really could take the wind out of their sails.
It was fortuitous to say the least, but it certainly makes things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
The ball's with Ramirez. He knocks it in. A header this time! Well, that was really close, but you get nothing for being close.
The keeper was completely wrong-footed there, and he'll be relieved that that shot didn't stay on target.
And he's there to make the block. Not the most difficult of saves in the end.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Terry on the ball. Raul Morales. Intercepted. Great chance for the counter.
Well, they're just not realising their potential. They have to find an end product.
Juan Mata plays this forward.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they're threatened more from the wider positions.
He plays it through. Juan Mata. He's got in. Slides it through. It's come through to him. It's a good block. Stout defending. Wants to get this forward. The ball's with Raul Morales. He can take the shot on here. Shoots here. Puts it away. It's a comfortable lead now. 2 goals. A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts them in control now.
No, that's not going to make it. Here's Mata.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Juan Mata. Now Ramirez. It's on for him. Tried to play it through. He got a piece of that one. Keeper claims it.
Look, it's not all about shooting from range. They found it quite difficult to do that. They've got to get some composure in their play.
Now Ramirez. Long ball over the top. No, that won't be finding its target. Looking to thread it through. He's not taking any risks there. Tries from a way out. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Paulo Pereira. Got it. Got it. A strike. Cleared away from danger. Deflected. And Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole. Oh, well saved.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
And he belts it. Just over the crossbar.
Look, that's exactly the sort of stuff you want to see in a final. That would have been some goal if it was on target.
Ramirez. Here's David Luiz. Here's Paulo Ferreira. Ramirez. And play switched across. David Luiz. Here's Ashley Cole. Here's Sturridge. Chance for a counter then. Here's Mata. Clear. Wants to get this forward. They're off on the counter. Tries his luck. Oh, that's a vital stop.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Almost half an hour gone. Stopped him illegally there. He's looking to play it into the channel. He has a go. The keeper mightily relieved.
Look, that's exactly the sort of stuff you want to see in a final. That would have been some goal if it was on target.
Here's Juan Mata. Plays this forward. It's through. The linesman's kept his flag down. Chance for a shot! He went all the way there. Great effort.
I thought he showed real drive to get there and have a crack. Can't fault him for effort or commitment then.
And they've cleared it away. Now they'll have to face a corner. A ball in. Looking for a corner. Ball in. Up for that one. That was really close.
Oh, look, I just think he didn't get the connection he was hoping for. Nearly perfect technically, but not quite on the mark.
Here's Ramirez. Raul Morales. Looking to carve open the defence. Here's Raul Morales. A fine display of slick passing. David Luiz. And Ashley Cole. Challenge poor. Foul called. Hits a ball in. And they escape imminent danger.
they may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
And Paulo Ferreira. Ashley Cole. Here's Ashley Cole. The pass cut out.
Listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Ashley Cole. Here's David Luiz. Now Ramirez. Here's Mata. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Bursting forward. Now he's ready for a shot.
Yeah, they're just finding it hard now to produce that extra bit of craft that can make all the difference. That key pass.
Now the chance. What a hit! A moment of pure inspiration. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. A devastating counter-attack that executed, I would have to say, to perfection.
Yeah, at this level you should get punished for that kind of sloppiness in midfield, and that was pretty punishing.
So it's 3-0 now. He's onside. Brings a corner. Here's a ball in. No, didn't quite get the distance he wanted on it.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Out towards the byline. Just straight offside then. Free kick to the opposition. Tries to slide it past the defence. And he shoots from there. Oh, he plays it long. Only 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Going for goal. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Well, he's certainly not short on belief. I mean, another long distance effort from him, but it's so hard to beat the keeper from that kind of range.
Here's Raul Morales. Now Ramirez. He's got in. Raul Morales. It's on for him. Off he goes. Chance. Here's a shot. Oh, yet another goal. They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Can he now find a finish? And it's just veered off to the left.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Got it. Tried to play it through. Japan to take a free kick. Strikes it from distance. Pushed away. And he's going for it. And he's offside. The flag is up. Looking to thread it through. Raul Morales. Holds onto the ball. Slides it through. They're breaking out quickly here. Raul Morales. Raul Morales! And that's gone wide of the left-hand post. Restarts with a throw-in. There is the end of the first period.
Well, it's not been a brilliant first half, has it? And that defensive howler, I think, just topped it all. I think they need to forget about it now, get the confidence up a little, and just get the focus going in the second half again.
It's a big margin between these sides. He's gone for goal. He got a good hold of that.
Listen, that was a very good attack, but when the opposition pushed that far up defensively, they're asking for trouble, and they should have made more of that.
Looking to carve open the defence. A chance! He takes a shot! There it is! They really have taken them apart now. Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
It's a corner, it could have been worse. He sends it in. David Luiz plays this forward. From way out. That was well hit.
Well, believe me, when the opposition defence keeps a high line like that, it can only offer them encouragement to get in behind. And I think they should have produced more there.
Raul Morales. Ramirez. Lukaku. Now Ramirez. He struck that really cleanly.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Here's a strike. Really well saved that.
Well, there's certainly no harm in trying from that distance. He's cocky enough to have a go, but you have to be so accurate from there.
It's come through to him nicely. Good effort. Oh, he scored! He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
And it looked as if he had no room to try and engineer a chance there, and yet his strength and desire came through. It's a very well-worked finish.
They pulled one back, but still have a mountain to climb. David Luiz wants to get this forward. That's wonderful technique. Here comes the cross.
Well, it's all very tight in that area. I think they should play a longer pass.
Almost made it 6 for the day.
Well, they're being assisted by a defence that's allowing them too much room in behind. It's a very risky tactic, which ought to afford them more of those chances. Oh, look, it's always a tricky game to play in squeezing up and trying to catch the opposition offside, but that worked really well then.
The ball's with Raul Morales. And he hits it in towards the middle. This could be interesting. It's opened up nicely for him. Another goal. They're clearly in no mood just to sit on their lead. That is simply unsavable. What a way to complete a hat-trick.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Plays it back to the keeper. A long-range effort. Good save.
Listen, that was a very good attack, but when the opposition pushed that far up defensively, they're asking for trouble, and they should have made more of that.
Raul Meireles. Paulo Ferreira. Poor ball that's intercepted. Ashley Cole. That was a really powerful shot and an admirable save from the keeper.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Fires it from distance. Finds the net.
Oh my!
A spectacular effort. It's an absolute gem. They really are turning the screw now. He needed no second invitation to shoot.
Oh, that was just technically great. His balance was matched by the contact of foot and ball, and it's a top goal.
"15 minutes since half-time. And the shot from distance. It's gone out, but it came off the defender. Tries one. The ball's out for a goal kick. Ramirez. He's got in. He plays it through. He's onside here. That's off target. Ramirez, who's set up one goal so far. Here's Paulo Ferreira. And Paulo Ferreira tries to slide it past the defence. Ivanovic. It's on for him. Free kick awarded. He knocks it in. Ramirez. Ashley Cole, already on the score sheet. Plays this forward. He's looking to play it into the channel. He goes for it. An absolute thunderbolt. That is an absolute peach of a goal. This game has already ceased to be a contest. And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose. It's really enjoyable.
The ball's with Ramirez. Cahill. Ivanovic. Now David Luiz. This is very pleasing on the eye. Blocked. It's a solid piece of defending. And once again, what a rocket! It's a finish with class written right across it. That had real venom to it.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
We're underway again, and they show no signs at all of throwing in the towel. Chance, he hits it, another one. Riveting, ruthless, relentless.
I'm not sure he knew where he was headed once he set off, but that was a blistering burst to go all the way.
A memorable solo effort, that.
Lukaku.
It's well cleared. The ball crossed the line. Wants to get this forward. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. Cuts it out. He's got in, and now the counter-attack. Raul Morales. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. It's on for him. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? A long shot. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there.
Oh look, they've got to show cooler heads. By giving it away, they're just inviting more danger.
A strike, fisted away by the keeper. Opportunity here, he scored! They've added another in a matter of minutes. The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. A throw in a good position again. He scuffed his clearance there. Here's Ramirez. Raul Morales. This is lovely passing to watch. Raul Morales.
Yeah, it's all very easy on the eye, but I think they're just missing something a little more incisive now to complement some very good build-up play.
And he shoots from there. That was travelling.
Well, it's good that he has the confidence to try from that distance, but it's becoming predictable now.
Here's Raul Morales. Got it. And now the counter-attack. Can he now find a finish? A shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And a goal! Riveting, ruthless, relentless. He'll be taking the match ball home.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
This goes for a throw-in. And he tries again. Cleared away from immediate danger. It's not cleared very far. Here's Paulo Ferreira. 85 minutes played. They are almost there. And he belts it. tried to play it through. He's latched onto it. Going for goal. Ramirez. Got it. It's come through to him nicely. Mistimed lunge and the free kick's given. Yep, referee's gone to his pocket. It's a yellow for a fairly careless challenge he didn't really have to make. Could have been another colour too. Certainly some sections of the crowd think red would have been more appropriate. This looks dangerous. The ball's with Ramirez. It's through. Ashley Cole. Another one! From way out. Now Ramirez. Oh, it's been cut out. They're off on the counter. He plays it through. Cahill makes the interception. He's got in. Finds him well. A chance! This time the referee may decide that he has to take more action. A free kick in a pretty useful area.
Well, as soon as that decision was awarded, there was only going to be one player taking the free kick, and his prowess in these situations is such an asset.
He sends it in. And the shot from distance. No, an own goal, I don't believe it.
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
The referee blows his whistle for full time. This is their day, their season, and a title to savour for years to come. Their domination throughout the campaign has made them deserved champions in anybody's books.
Oh, what a fantastic match to round it all off. Again, they had to battle really hard, as they've done all season, but that's what's brought them to success. Do you know, in my experience, this is always one of those strange feelings, because yes, you're champions, yes, you've won, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to celebrate.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me, John Champion, to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish all of you a very good evening.